All right, guys, we have some exciting news for you guys in the NBA today. Tomorrow, the NBA is expected to approve Adam Silver's proposal for a 22-team finish to the NBA season. Now, this would include 8 regular season games, followed by the playoffs with some complicated play-in aspects for the 8 and 9 seeds. And it would begin on July 31st, and the final game 7 of the NBA Finals would be anticipated on October 12th. So, Geoffrey, let's get to you first on this one. What are your thoughts on the resumption of the NBA season?
I'm so happy right now. Everything that I wanted to happened. First of all, the NBA is back. Second of all, Zion and the Pelicans made it to the playoffs, so I can keep watching them. And not only that, we also get to see the much-awaited Lakers versus Clippers, a matchup in the Western Conference Finals, and maybe even either the Lakers or the Clippers versus the Bucks in the finals. And the only question I have about this is what happens after this, because the thing ends. The season ends at October 7th, if I'm right, and then you have to do free agency. You have to do the draft. So, is the next season going to be delayed, and will impact future seasons too? Will all the other seasons going to start at Christmas time now, rather than when you used to in like October, November? But other than that, I'm extremely happy about what happened.
Yeah, those are a lot of problems, but I'm just gonna push those problems to the side right now. We're gonna worry about the NBA season resuming, which is what we're excited about. Now, Gideon, you are a Pacers fan. How do you feel?
I'm really happy about this. I've been home in quarantine, just really blown out of my mind not having the NBA there. I'm so used to watching the playoffs right now. So like just getting the chance to see like the top teams, like forget about the Cavs or all those teams, just focus on the top teams and just seeing them play out and like just this format. I feel like it's going to be really interesting, and my Pacers are probably going to win it all as they should. So it's really it's right.
Kevin, do you want to add to that?
Yeah, I think this is a refreshing thing and something that the world, frankly, has needed, because 2020 has been the wildest roller coaster in the most negative ways possible. Like this year has been so crazy that murder hornets, a hurricane, and UFOs, weren't even covered that much because of the pandemic and all the racial issues going on in our country. So, I think sports is one big way that brings people together. And it'll actually have people excited about something, talking about, the same things that we love. Because, basketball is so fun to watch. It's exciting. And I'm so excited that the NBA has decided to allow teams like the Pelicans, Trailblazers, Kings, the Suns, like those teams on the edge, have a chance to take part in that in the playoffs, because like I said, some teams had a front-loaded schedule, so it was unfair for them because they had the easier schedule at the tail end. So this is a fair way. And also, I personally think that the Pelicans will make it to the Western Conference semifinals. I think they'll make some waves here. I do think they're outmatched by like teams like the Lakers. They're outsized. They don't have anyone who can guard AD and LeBron. But they have Zion Williamson, they have Lonzo Ball, and they have Brandon Ingram, and then they have the best two-way guard, the most underrated two-way guard, the best defensive guard in the NBA, in Drew Holiday. This is going to be fun to watch.
That is debatable, but I can see everyone's heads nodding.
Debatable is underestimated.
But
if you saw a recent video, there was a recent video where players in the NBA were asked who's the most underrated player in the NBA. Literally 99% of the players said Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday does not get enough media attention. He's consistently a defensive all-pro. This guy needs more media attention. He was the anchor. When AD was here, he was the anchor, not AD. Screw AD.
Okay. I see Josh holding up an L. You want to address those comments by Kevin?
I'm not even going to talk about what he just said about Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is very underrated, but those were ignorant. But anyway, two words for the NBA coming back. Thank God. It'll be such a bright spot amidst everything going on right now, and it'll bring some happiness, hopefully, into people's lives. And it's just going to be, hopefully, it'll be really awesome. And the Pelicans are going to make a run.
Okay, we'll see. I mean, I'm tired of watching reruns on ESPN. I don't know about you guys, but I'm Miami Heat, Boston Celtics. I don't want to watch that right now. I'm ready for stars. I want to see some stars like Damian Lillard, Zion, especially those pushes for the 8th seed. That's going to get competitive. They're going to be playing in just to get into the playoffs.
No,
and
last night
it's going to be so competitive.
Last night I watched 2K on ESPN too, so it really shows how far we've come.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and just one thing to note: even though the NBA season is coming back, I don't think it should stop us from understanding what's going on in society. We should still pay attention to everything going on. We should speak out. But this is a necessary distraction. Sports has always served as a distraction for people. And I think this year, like, the NBA season has been one of the most exciting in recent history. Like, the NBA is always known to be top heavy, but this year, truly, you can see like so much talent spread out to all these different teams. Denver Nuggets are always not talked about as much, but they're always consistently good in the Western Conference. Then we have the combination of Russ and Harden. Everyone said they're going to be bad, but they are actually pretty good. Clippers and Lakers, everyone's been waiting for that. I think this is exciting. But again, Zion Williamson, everyone says he's overrated. Everyone called him a bust. He's the next LeBron James. He made even better.
Chill.
Hey, how about the Miami Heat?
I don't think Johnny Bones is here to talk about his beloved Heat. But actually, since Johnny's not here, I will talk up for the Heat. The Heat they've been under radar throughout the whole season. I think they're a team to watch. I think at best they can get 3rd seed, right? And I think we're 6th seed. So they've been playing really well throughout the whole season. They have good coaching. They have good team chemistry. They have one of the most underrated players in Bam Adebayo, one of the most improved players. It'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, and I also want to shout out my Eastern Conference team, the Boston Celtics. I am a Pelicans fan first, but I am also a huge Celtics fan, being at Brown and being near Boston. So Jason Tatum, I feel like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kemba, they have a legit shot at the finals too. It's just so competitive, and I am looking forward to it.
I would also like to go back to what Kevin said about the Rockets. So every single year, James Harden, he goes off in the regular season, and in the playoffs, it always seems like he's tired. And the same thing applies to Russell Westbrook. So maybe this year, you never know. If James Harden can do what he does in regular season, and Russell Westbrook too, they might win the Western Conference maybe.
There's no Warriors to stop them, but they're not going to win the Western Conference.
We'll see.
And also, I saw a picture of James Harden, and he's lost a lot of weight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got fat.
Against, it seemed like the Pacers in the finals. That might be a factor.
For the Pacers in the finals, of course. Oladipo MVP. All right, well, thank you, Gideon, for coming on. Thank you, Josh, for coming on, and
No problem.
looking forward to this NBA season.
All right, thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you.